Okay, so it's still raining, and it's just the way it's been here in northwest Louisiana. Unlike my home state, where in Minnesota, where it just keeps snowing and snowing and snowing. I'd much rather be here than there, that's for sure. But all right, so I'm trying to do a few videos today because I work 13 hours with driving. I have to drive like almost 90 miles away just to get to work. So my only time for video filming is like right now. So I hope you bear with me and you can handle it. But the RC mechanic is going to do today is that we have our TRX Bronco, my wife's truck, and the TRX4 Traxxas Tactical unit. Now we're going to turn this tactical unit into the Bronco. Okay. Now there's I know in a previous video I said that they were the same truck, but I'm coming to realize that there's just a subtle difference. Them subtle differences are, let me just take this off, if I can get it off, okay. Alright, the subtle differences are that on the TRX Bronco, all the wheel wells are integrated onto the frame. Alright, so that's not such a big deal. And also on a TRX Bronco, there's a place to put a battery in the front, right here. So let me just remove the camera from the tripod and I'll show you a little bit closer. Alright, so here's a place to put the battery in the front, right? And then we have our integrated wheel wells. Let's back up. Alright, here we go. Right here, that are all part of the frame. Okay. Now on the tactical unit, it's a different story. Tactical unit, we have wheel wells in the body right here, and then we have the pieces that are on the frame itself. Now there's not much difference between these pieces right here and these over here, but the biggest difference would be which I did not realize is wheelbase. I did not realize when I was looking at the differences between these trucks in the previous video that there is a difference in wheelbase. The Bronco is a little bit shorter. Alright, so we're talking like I guess scale wise we'll be talking about like quite a bit, but we're looking at about between somewhere about 3/8 of an inch difference between the Bronco and the tactical unit. So I did buy a Bronco body for the tactical unit, and I do plan on putting the wheel wells and all that in. Now I do like the tactical unit body as it sits, but it does not give me like any options for like light buckets or anything like that. That I don't like. I would have to modify a lot, and I don't have a 3D printer yet, so I cannot make light buckets. I cannot do all that stuff as it sits right now unless I buy it. And I don't want to buy it unless I have to. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the Bronco body on the tactical unit. I'm going to have to take this rear bumper off first because I've already mocked it up and it didn't work. I'll take this rear bumper off, and we'll see what the difference is. Alright? Okay, so I put the Bronco body on. Let me just flip this around so I can see what the heck I'm doing. So I put the Bronco body on the tactical unit, and this is what we got. Okay, the wheels sit a little bit forward, a little bit backward. Okay, so I'm not seeing where I am really going to need to change the wheelbase that much. I mean, that quarter, 3/8 of an inch is going to make that much of a difference. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to leave the wheelbase alone because of that reason. I don't see a difference, really. Actually, I kind of like these black wheels on here with the black Bronco. As far as the pieces for this, Traxxas is really good about marking these, like you see that right there where it says left front. I know it's black on black. Right front, right rear, left rear. And with that, they also gave us new mounts for the shocks. So at this point, I'm saying that if anyone wants to convert over from the tactical unit body to the Bronco body, it's going to be a commitment. Because, as you can see right here, I have the shock tower off, and here's the old shock tower right here. It's going to have to be changed over to this, okay, which is all integrated, and you know, that's fine. And it has multiple places where you can mount the shocks, so depending on how you want the dampening to be on, you know, where you mount the shock. So so it's going to be a commitment that you really want to have the Bronco body on the tactical unit. Let's just say if you already bought the tactical unit a couple years ago and you want to go over to the converted Bronco body and don't want to pay that money, then you'll want to do this. Okay. Okay. So a few small things to pay attention to is well, first off, read the instructions like I did not. Make sure these are in the right spot. I think I may have this screw supposed to be over here, and over here. Yeah. So I'm going to flop them around real quick. Other than that, it's pretty seamless. Okay. So let's move on. Okay, guys. So the front is the same as the rear. The fender well is part of the shock mount. Pay extra close attention because the longest screw that you took out of your old is the top screw for this shock. It's actually a little bit simpler, but pretty much the same. The other thing is that the panhard bar brace right here, there you are, getting that put in, gonna have to have some patience with that because, you know, nothing wants to line up, right? So now we got the fender wells on and everything. Let's see how the Bronco body fits on there. Hopefully it changed so all the posts will line up a lot better. Alright, so let's see. Okay, those two line up, and not quite in the back, but pretty darn close. Hold up. There we go. Pretty darn close. So there is no need for this bad boy in the kit. Alright, so let's take a look at her. Alright, so I don't have the wheels on right now, obviously, but that's looking pretty good, I think, you know. I'm going to have to readjust the bumper right here, obviously, because that's way too far away. And if we take a look at the front bumper, that is a little bit far away too. So we're going to have to adjust those. Other than that, I think we're good. I'm thinking of leaving the tactical unit bumper on there for now. So I gave away my push bar. Any rate, I think I'm thinking I was going to go with something like aluminum bumper or something of this sort anyway. So not a big thing. Let me get those bumpers adjusted and get the wheels back on so you guys can see how it all turned out. Okay? Alright, so really quick before the next round of thunderstorms come through. Let's back up. Okay. I guess we are back up. Just want to show you with the conversion of the tactical unit to Bronco, what it all looks like. And I have not put on the door handles or, excuse me, have not put on the door handles or the mirrors yet. Alright, so let's just take this body off. As you can see, now it doesn't look anything different than the tactical unit Bronco. Alright, I got the fenders in there, I got the shocks mounted, I got all that stuff in there. There's a few things that you will not need anymore, like the shock mounts, etc. But as far as that goes, everything is still the same. Now, putting this body on, it's pretty much the same as the other. You know, all the pins go through the same place. It looks, I think it looks really good in just all black myself, but I mean, like leaving all the decals off, everything like that. So you guys tell me what you think. You like it like this? I actually like it with the tactical unit tires on it. That's me. Maybe it's just because I don't want to unglue them, because that's such a pain in the butt. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. If you like what you see here, hopefully this was informative, and RC Mechanic saying go out and have fun. Alright, I'm not going to have fun today because, well, outside it's just raining. Alright, so anyway, till next time, I'll see you then.